It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another video for The Last of Us on HBO. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some behind the scenes from filming that they were doing for The Last of Us. Yes, that's right. Season 2's filming has begun in British Columbia, which is awesome. So we're going to take a look at the pictures which relate to the Seattle arc from The Last of Us Part 2 video game. So stay tuned. We'll be right back to break these down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. So obviously, as we can see in these behind the scenes pictures, they're setting up a location that is supposed to be the Capitol Hill of Seattle. In part 2 of the video game, we do have an entire arc in Seattle, and we see a lot of different areas in Seattle, the Capitol Hill building being one of them. So of course we can see that they are setting up a location that's supposed to be the Capitol Hill of Seattle, which is pretty awesome. And of course there's vegetation everywhere, which is in line with The Last of Us in general and any apocalyptic show or movie, but also it's pretty aligned with specifically part 2 because we saw a lot of that in part 2. There was also a vehicle, a van that they were decorating to be the Seattle, Washington News Channel van, which is pretty awesome. Of course, this is also directly from part 2 of the video game. If you remember, in part 2, we did see the Seattle radio station. There was a whole back and forth in that specific building in the game. They're also going to be bringing that straight from the video game into the TV adaptation, which is pretty awesome. We also do have Bella Ramsey as Ellie and Isabel Merced as Dina. Of course, there's a whole story between them. They are in a relationship, so they're obviously gonna do a lot in terms of giving us a backstory for that. They did a little bit of that in the game, but I feel like they're gonna expand on that. But we do see both actors on set on the first day of filming. They were seen on a horse alongside their body doubles. We do see Dina and Ellie on a horse quite a bit in The Last of Us Part 2. So obviously that's aligned perfectly with the source material. But we have a lot of pictures of them on the horse. Bella Ramsey's body doubled there as well. What's interesting is that they are seen near what appears to be a pride heart on the wall, which is definitely cool, and it's aligned with their arc. We do also see some pride flags in the background in the picture on the right. And of course, like I said, the whole apocalyptic green look that's very aligned with not just The Last of Us in general, but also any apocalyptic show. But speaking of the pride flag, there was a part in the game where Dina and Ellie are walking in the middle of like a rainbow or pride sidewalk, and they're replicating that exact thing in the TV version. We can see them setting it up on the behind the scenes picture on the right, and again the pride heart shape that's on the wall is seen on the left picture here. But other than that, of course, we do see a lot of vehicles with a Washington license plate, which makes sense because it's in Seattle. It's rusted, it's got vegetations on it and everything. And not just that, but the whole environment has a lot of greenery, a lot of vegetation, which makes sense. We have another vehicle here, a rundown vehicle that they're using. We have another picture here of what I just showed, the road and also the pride heart on the wall at the very end. And we have this shot, more vehicles, more greenery, a cop car being decorated here. And we have this pretty awesome picture of a tank with vegetations and grass and greens all over it. This looks pretty awesome. It looks fantastic. I think there was a part in the game where Dina and Ellie actually are near a tank and talk about a tank. So this definitely matches up with that as well. We have another shot of the tank here. I think this is before it was decorated and all of that. But we do see the tank also in the left. A lot of great pictures. I will leave links to Sources in the description so you can go check it out if you're interested. We have another shot of a horse and some body doubles there near a pharmacy that they're shooting at. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to go through in this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.